What's going on, guys? So I'm back again with another video, and today we're gonna take a look at this China made Alibaba downpipe for the BMW G20 330i. So obviously, first things first, we do gotta open it up. My trusty Milwaukee razor blade. Hopefully it's good. Ooh. It should be two because I think I ordered two. The other one's for my friend. But we'll see. Sheesh. Let me take this bubble wrap off and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so here's the downpipe. Super shiny. It feels really good quality. Sorry, I'm gonna move away because there's people talking about it. But super good quality. Well, that's what it feels like, you know. As you can see, Catless. I opted for the Catless downpipe. Nothing inside. You can see right through it. So hopefully, guys, it does me good. I will be installing it today. I don't know if I'll record it. Maybe I'll record a little bit of it, but we'll see. I'm super excited to try it on. The reason why I opted for that downpipe is because, one, the price, super cheap, super cheap, and then two, the two brackets. The stock downpipe has two brackets as well, so I wanted to keep that, just so the exhaust isn't moving too much. So that's why I really like this downpipe, because of those two brackets. Just keeping everything stable, not a moving exhaust. It's just good for the car, you know. But yeah, so I'm kind of letting the car cool down. I did come from a drive, so I'm gonna go ahead and let the car cool down. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long, and then I'll start working on the car. All right guys, so it's barely like 4:30ish. I'm gonna try to start working on the car right now. I don't want to record when it's night, and it is a tedious job. It's not hard, it's just kind of annoying. So I'll do the most I can to record for you guys. It is pretty easy, but I'll do my best, like I said. I kind of want to show you guys what an Alibaba downpipe is. For those of you guys that don't know, a lot of like big companies out here in Los Angeles, out here in California, in the States, they drop shipments. Basically, they order a big amount from China and they get it shipped out here. But first they order it from China, custom make it, put their own logo on it, and then bring it back over here to the States. So all the downpipes you guys buy here, like say Beamer plug or like what's the VRSF, those are all from China, if you guys don't know. So what I did, I just ended up going to Alibaba's website. I went ahead and purchased two downpipes for $300, I think like 160 each or something like that. So minimum order was two, but I was able to find a friend off the Facebook forum that was in it to get the other downpipe too. So we just went halves for it, and then yeah, that's how we got two downpipes. Super cheap, 160 each. So yeah, there's just a little bit of information that you guys might not know. One more thing, I ended up purchasing the gasket and the V-band from FCP Aero. So here, hopefully it focuses. That's the part numbers for the gasket, and here is the part number for the V-band. Guys, so I have the car jacked up. I only jacked it up on one side. I think I should have enough room just jacking it up on one side. I didn't feel like jacking up the whole front end, but basically pretty straightforward. You take off the cover, pretty easy. I just set it on the floor, no big deal, and you have the car here. So first things first, I would disconnect the O2 sensors. The O2 sensors would be these two wires right here. You just follow them. So it's going to be a disconnector right here. And then the other connector is, which one is it? This one right here. Okay, so these two connectors, they both have to come off. So what I like to do, take off the connector from this attachment, and then I like getting this, like, just get a little pry bar. I have the Also Tools pry bar right here. Just easy to get in between. This is just an example. You're not supposed to take off this one, but just an example. You just put it in, twist it, and the connector pops right out. So for the second connection, so it's these two right here. You're going to press down right here. You see where my thumb is at? And you're gonna pull from right here, just like this. You pull out. You press this tab right here, and then you just pull out with this one. Pretty easy, straightforward. So now that I have the connections, now I can move down. And what we're gonna do is we're going to drop down. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's a 14mm bolt, that one right there, I believe it's 14. We're gonna go ahead and remove that and remove the V-band from the exhaust to downpipe. So I'm basically done down here. So I was able to remove the exhaust from the downpipe and remove the 12mm bolt. So this was a 12mm, and then this was a 12 as well, I think. So now I'm gonna have to tackle the V-band from the turbo up here. I removed the bolt from the downpipe, as you guys can see right there. So it's gonna be this one right here. The bolt is right there. Now make sure you guys have like a little pry bar. So I have a pry bar right here, because what you're gonna want to do is separate just like that. We're trying to record, but they're cutting grass at this time, which is crazy. But anyways guys, so I was able to remove the V-band from the downpipe on top, and that gave me leverage, or not give me leverage, it was able to I was able to remove the downpipe easily. So key note, remove the V-band from the exhaust first, and then remove the 12mm bolt holding the exhaust, so that way the exhaust can fall down. Once you remove the downpipe from the V-band from the downpipe, from the turbo up top, it will come out easily. You're not stressing out or anything. So everything came out smoothly. Now I just gotta remove the O2 sensors and then put them on the new one. So I was able to get the O2 sensors out. I just used a 15/16 gear wrench, and it's pretty easy. They both came out easily. I just tapped it with the hammer so it could come out easily. Okay, so I have the O2 sensors mounted on the downpipe. Now the hard part is trying to maneuver this downpipe to go back on with these two brackets. So we'll see how I do. You know what, I almost forgot to put the gasket on, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So I'm finally done. I did have to remove the intake just so I can fit my little stubby in there, so I can tighten the V-band for the turbo. But other than that, it was pretty easy. So the brackets that came with it, they did not line up, unfortunately. I don't know why they didn't line up. You could probably see them from right here. There you go, see? You could probably see it right there. They don't line up at all, so I'm not sure why they were even like included. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and make sure there's no leaks, and then I'll get back to you. So I'll probably get back to you guys tomorrow, but for you guys it'll probably be like a second. I just want to wrap it up because I am getting hungry and I want to go eat. Alright guys, so this is the next morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick sound test of the cold start on the G20 with the ALIBABA downpipe paired up with the AWE touring exhaust. Hopefully you guys were able to hear it, but as you can hear it right now, while it's idling and warming up, it's not even loud, so I can't even notice it. It has like a little small like rumble while idling with the AWE exhaust, but honestly I really love it. I love how it sounds. When it's idling, it doesn't sound too crazy. For sure when you go wide open throttle, the car is pretty loud, but idling it sounds perfect. And then also when you're cruising, the car sounds so good too. But yeah guys, let's go ahead and get to the spot, and I'll give you guys a drive-by real quick. Alright guys, so as promised, we're gonna go ahead and do a drive-by so you guys can hear the exhaust and how it sounds. The exhaust is pretty loud with the downpipe. I feel like the Catless downpipe just brings the turbo alive. You can hear the freaking turbo spool up, which is crazy. So I switched to my action cam because I feel like the camera just wasn't doing good, and it's so much easier to record on my action cam. Hopefully you guys can hear how much a downpipe makes a difference. Keep in mind I have the AWE exhaust on the car, so I'll put you guys down so you guys can hear the car.